Hey, it's Brian with the Seat Shop. Today I'm going to go over a couple different cleaning and conditioning options for leather. It's a new product we just picked up. We've been really happy with this. It's our Chamberlain's Leather Milk. We got a cleaner and a conditioner. So our number 2 formula is just a straight cleaner. Okay, so it's just a cleaner, not going to have any conditioner, but it really gets all the dirt and everything out of the cover to get it back to where its original state was. And then we also have our number 4 formula, which is a cleaner and conditioner. It's not going to clean as deep and as harsh as what the number 2 formula is going to do, but it's got a really great conditioner in it. And one of the key features on this conditioner that I really like, which I think kicks it up into the premium line, is the UV protection that's in it. You don't find very many conditioners with the UV protectant in it, and that's one of the most, in my opinion, one of the most important aspects to a conditioner for automotive is having the UV inhibitor in there, because the sunlight will beat in through your windshield and your side windows, and it really will fade the leather and the vinyl and stuff on all your seats, interior, your dash, all that stuff. But the UV protection really makes a big difference on the longevity of the leather and the color and all that kind of stuff. So having UV protection is a big deal there. Plus both of them are going to be pH balanced for the leather, so you're not going to hurt the leather. You can scrub it. It doesn't matter. You're not putting any harsh chemicals on there that are going to damage the leather by any means. So what we're going to do is show a little bit of a test. This is an old Expedition cover, like 07, 08 model Expedition. The center's got a lot of heavy, deep cracks in it, and if you got a bunch of deep cracks in there, I'm not going to scrub it with anything. I'm pretty much going to replace it. But this outer panel here was still held up in good shape, but it's just pretty dirty. So this section here, I'm going to leave this original, just how it is, unclean. This little section, I'm going to clean this section with our number 2 formula. And then this section I'm going to leave clean, leave just as it is, and then I'm going to hit it with the number 4 formula back in this section. So here's a piece of leather. This is the color that matches this. You can see this part here is where the seat top, it was just was mounted right on top of this piece. So this part never really saw much daylight or wear and tear sliding in and out. You can see the color match is pretty good here, how that matches up. So that's what we're going to be looking for across the board. So as we move up here towards the front of the seat, you can see the difference in color, okay, especially all the way to the front. So this is quite a bit darker. You can see all the dirt and grime in there. We're going to hit it with the number 2 formula, then with the number 4, and see what kind of differences we get, okay? Throw this to the side, we'll start cleaning. So I just take a bristle brush. You can use a rag, but I like having some bristles that'll get down there and kind of agitate all the stuff in the grain. So if you have a heavy grain leather, or it's a large grain that's embossed deep into the leather, it's really good to get a brush that'll help you get down into the grooves of the leather. So I'm just going to take this and I'm not pushing hard, I'm just lightly agitating over the top of it. Wipe a little bit. Come back a little more. I mean, this is a dollar store brush. I mean, nothing elaborate. Walmart or dollar store or whatever the hell you got around you. Okay, wipe that off. Really good. Okay, now we'll leave that the same. We're going to hit this side with our number 4 conditioner. And you can rub this in by hand, you can use the rag, you can use the brush. I'm gonna put some of it in here. I'm gonna take my brush, because this does have a cleaner in it too. So I'm gonna use the brush to kind of help lift a lot of that stuff out of the grain that's embossed into it. Okay, I'll wipe that. That's probably what I do in the first round of the clean, to kind of help clean it, is getting some conditioner in as well. But then after I've done that, I'd probably come back over a little bit more, and then take your rag or your fingers and just rub this in real deep, getting down deep into it to really get the conditioner down in. And then once you've rubbed this in for a good bit, then you want to let it sit and kind of dry, 5-10 minutes, something like that, and then come back over and just kind of buff it all off with a clean rag to really get the conditioner soaking into it. But we want to scrub it first because we're going to use it as a cleaner as well. So we're going to scrub it, we're going to wipe all that off, and then I'm going to come back over a little bit more and rub that in instead of a bristle brush. We're going to rub that in so it soaks into the leather. Nice there. So I'd let that dry and then I'd buff it out. We're going to go ahead and just give it a wipe here. Okay. Now we're going to see what this looks like with a single application, okay? Did number 2 there, number 4 here. So we're going to peel back this right here. Let's see under. So you can see our line right there where it was clean. You can see our leather match, how much darker that is, how much lighter this is, okay? This is also a one-time scrub that we've done. We've only cleaned it one little section. So if it's not matching up, you know, I can still see some dirt stuff down in the grain. Come back over it and give it another scrub. But for one-time scrubbing for 20 seconds, I got this kind of difference in color, okay? And this stuff is pH balanced for the leather, so it's not gonna hurt it. It's not like using another chemical that's real harsh that'll get it off real easy, but you're damaging the leather. pH balance, can't hurt it, okay? So let's slide down to here. Let's pull this off. Okay. All right, so you can definitely still see a difference in color here, okay? It's not as drastic up front. Also, the front was a little bit dirtier, but you can still see a line. With our cleaner conditioner, the cleaner isn't as harsh. It didn't pull off as much, okay? But we still see, you're still getting a whole lot better looking color to there. So here's our clean, there's our line right in the middle. You can see the dirty versus the cleaned here, okay? So ideally, you'd hit it with the number 2 cleaner, come back over the number 4. You can and condition it, condition it, let it dry on there, and then buff it off, okay? There we go. We get calls all the time on, what's the best stuff to use for cleaners and conditioners, and we've been doing this for quite a while now, and this is the best stuff that I've found so far. This is the stuff I'm going to use on my truck, especially the cleaner, because I used to use some harsher cleaners that weren't pH balanced, and you can really, a lot of times I got away with it and it was okay, but you can have some problems with it. And what I like about that is it's safe. You can't damage anything with it. It's a really good cleaner, and the conditioner's got the UV in it. There's only one conditioner I found on the market that had a really good UV inhibitor in it, and until I found the new Chamberlain's leather milk. It's good stuff. Check it out today, theseatshop.com. Thanks, guys.